Hey everybody, it's Bridget with Purcell Strong Life. I'm here with my second trimester vlog just to update you on what's been going on, how my symptoms are, and just all the things. So I know my last vlog was a little long, so I'm going to try to cut that down a little bit this time. Because you don't want me rambling on and on and on. I mean, my husband gets to hear it, you don't need to hear it. So let's just jump in. So you want to go over symptoms first and just see how that goes, and then I'll go over some questions that you may be wondering. So symptoms this trimester, I was still nauseous with my first pregnancy. This is my second pregnancy. My first pregnancy, I was nauseous through my second trimester, and then it got better with my third. It seems to be that's just how pregnancy works for me. I do not get that relief at the end of that first trimester. No, it goes on to the second trimester, more than halfway through the second trimester, and then it seems to taper off some. I have my chosen breakfast, and I have actually switched it up here recently, so it doesn't actually have to be bread and jam every morning. Now I can have cereal, but that's kind of happened since the third trimester started. So I'm about a week over into my third trimester right now, but I'm going to be talking about the second trimester. So anyway, had some nausea. It quit maybe about 24 weeks or so, or got a lot better. What aggravated that actually was apparently I had acid reflux, or have acid reflux. This has been an interesting pregnancy where, well, first off, we're in coronavirus season, right? 2020. And then secondly, I started getting a cold middle of January, okay? Knocked me flat on my back for 2 weeks. Was horrible. Cough that wouldn't, just was relentless and kept going. I know you want to know all the details. And then, I went to the doctor several times thinking, okay, this is something. Give me something, please. And nothing. They said, oh, it's just a virus. Just go home and rest. And, and then they said, this cough may last, about 6 weeks. Great. I love this. Because I was coughing like crazily. So anyway, so I was coughing like crazy. Sorry about the music. There we go. Then I was like, okay, I guess I'll just wait it out. And then 6 weeks went by, and then I waited 2 more because I thought, well, they're just going to keep telling me it's a virus. And then I went back at like week 8, and they're like, you should not be coughing this long. So then they gave me antibiotics, and then they gave me an inhaler because they thought I was wheezing, and I had asthma way back in my adolescent, teenage years, but haven't had it since. And then that didn't work, and then I went back to the doctor. They gave me another round of antibiotics thinking it might be bronchitis. I'm still coughing like crazy. People at work are asking me, are you okay? And all this time, the coronavirus is going on, and I'm coughing up a storm. This is like February and March, mostly February. And I'm like, I swear I don't have the coronavirus, but this cough won't just leave me. I don't have a fever. Yes, I have shortness of breath because I'm pregnant. So anyway, then I went back to the doctor. I was talking to some people and maybe thought that I was having acid reflux as well. So I got that second round of antibiotics. I got some acid reflux meds, and thought that maybe the bronchitis was playing into the asthma, was playing into the acid reflux, causing like a chain reaction of all the coughing. I know you want to hear all this craziness, but so then I guess it clued me in about the acid reflux as I would cough after I would eat, because I've never had acid reflux before, but I never got heartburn. So it felt really weird because I didn't have the crazy symptoms of that, but I would always cough a lot. So anyway, fast forward a little bit, my cough gets a lot better. I still cough like in the morning, and I cough when I eat in the morning. I cough when I eat in the morning, and then I cough when I have coffee, but I can't give up coffee. I finally want coffee after not wanting it the first trimester. I'm not gonna just give up coffee unless it's really bad. So coughing isn't really bad. Seem to get the symptoms under control after about, I'm gonna say 3 months. 3 months of coughing. I still have a little bit of cough, but it's nothing like it was. It doesn't knock me flat anymore, and yeah. So that was a rough pregnancy, portion of it at least. So where am I going with this? My symptoms. Had some coughing, but that was related to maybe bronchitis. Who knows? They didn't do a chest x-ray because they didn't want to it's a touchy subject. X-rays and pregnancy, they'll do it if it's really necessary, but they try to limit that. So yeah. All right, I got my sheet of symptoms here. I'll keep going down. Oh, here's some other ones that you really want to hear about. I never understood how bad constipation, I'm just going to say it, can be during pregnancy because I didn't have it last time. This time, it has been horrible. Horrible. Shut your ears if you don't want any graphics, but I thought several times that I was birthing my baby. I know that sounds dramatic, and my husband would say that I'm dramatic in this instance. But holy, and the pun, crap, holy crap, because it was the relaxin hormone that is in your body relaxes all of your muscles and your systems. So, the colon. I'm sorry if you're still watching this. This is way too much. The colon and the intestines are probably like this much, this thick or this wide. But when it relaxes with the relaxin hormone that allows you to give birth, allows your pelvis to open up so the baby can descend and make its way into the world, it relaxes and it allows your feces to get this humongous. And I would not have a bowel movement for like 3 days. I was usually regular once every day. I'm just going to tell you because you're watching this anyway. But holy crap. Okay, so then I said, I've got to do something. So I tried to make a very sincere effort, up in my water, up in my walking, because with coronavirus, you are at home, you're not as active. Fitness classes have been put on hold. And I'm watching my 2-year-old, and he demands a lot of attention. So my exercise, this is one of the questions that I wrote down, but one of the questions is, how's my exercise been going? Well, it started out pretty good, and then it's kind of gone down. But I've been trying to incorporate a lot more stepping, and that has helped. Walking more, that helps keep you more regular, and upping my water intake, even though it's very hard because my belly is growing and there's not a ton of room in my stomach. So you have to contend with food and water and all those things. So I am getting better. I am not taking medication yet for constipation. It is doing much better with, I'm trying to do more vegetables when it feels right, and then lots of water, trying to do lots of water, or at least I'm trying to do half my body weight in ounces of water, which keeps increasing with the baby, and then also walking more. So that has helped. if you were wondering how the constipation is going. So, it is real. That symptom, whoo, man, it does prepare you. It does prepare your mind, your patience. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we should probably get off that topic. Oh, crazy dreams. Crazy dreams. And more crazy dreams than I've ever dreamt in my life. I'll give you an example and then we'll keep going. One crazy dream was, for some reason, I was in my old church back at home and we were boarding a space shuttle, a shuttle ship, to go to a planet that resembled France. Now, why we wouldn't just go to France instead of just, that'd be a lot easier. And I'm pregnant during this. I'm in my dream. I'm pregnant in my dream. We're on the spaceship. We're going to a planet that is identical to France. Not sure why we don't just go to France on the same planet, but we just go to another planet. And then I was thinking in my dream, how do I know it's just like France? They could be lying to me. I've been to France once, or a couple times, but I don't know all of France. How do I know it's an exact replica? So that's one of my crazy dreams. I also dreamt that, so I have a friend from high school. She just had a baby in November, and then her sister had twins in February. So they're my age, right? Not the children, but the mothers. I dreamt that the newly grandmother just got pregnant. I know it's a wives' tale that if you dream of pregnancy, then in the opposite comes true, which is not great. And I haven't shared this with those people just because I'm a little weary about, I don't want to freak them out, but I thought it was hilarious because I was telling the grandmother, oh, it's okay, your grandchildren and your children can grow up together. It's not that big of a deal. See, I'm in my 30s, and my mom had my brother when I was 15, so there's a 15-year gap between us. So I was comparing it to that, but 30 is a little different than 15 years. So anyway, crazy dreams. I don't know what hormone really causes that. I'd have to look that up. Any other symptoms? Gaining weight, hard to get up and down off the floor. It's a struggle. Sleeping, I get numb on my sides when I sleep, so I have to keep flipping back and forth throughout the night. Sometimes I have to pee in the middle of the night, but it's not been horrible. Sleep with a body pillow, that helps to keep me all aligned. What else? Oh, my belly's getting itchy. Oh yeah, the stretch marks, they're coming in. I don't really lotion. Yeah, you're watching this, so you want to know about pregnancy. I don't really lotion up my belly or areas that could have stretch marks, just because I've tried it in the past and my skin's just sensitive and it just makes me want to itch my belly. So I'm just gonna live with those stretch marks. But it's kind of interesting to see where they develop, because I thought I already stretched from my last one, but no, they're gonna keep coming. My chest is growing and it's getting sore. It is crazy. It feels huge. I'm gonna keep going after that. Oh, and weight gain. For those people that care about that, which I try not to care about. But yes, this trimester, I think the first trimester I said that I was kind of like zero. I didn't really gain any. This trimester, gained about 22 pounds. That's just what it is. I'm still going to the doctor. They still say I'm healthy. Let me clue you in. My last pregnancy, I gained 50 pounds. And I think it's just genetics. I've asked my family, and they've said that's just what happens. You just gain weight. We're not those unicorns that, you know, just grow the belly but there's no weight. Oh yeah, we put on the weight, and it makes it harder to move around. It's more weight on your joints. You're just not used to having to to carry so much weight. So yeah, for those out there that are struggling with gaining weight during pregnancy, I feel you. It is hard. You have no control over your body. You have no control of your body. You have no control of your hormones. It just does what it wants to do. You can try to make good decisions, but after that, your body's going to do what it's going to do. And in the end, you're striving for a healthy baby and a healthy mom, and sometimes you gain the weight. Sometimes you gain 50 pounds. There's some people that gain like 12 pounds or 16 pounds, and that's great. If that's what your body needs to do to grow a healthy baby, that's fine. My body just puts on the weight when I'm pregnant. And then there's a misnomer. I'm up to 16 minutes-ish, but I want to touch this. There's a misnomer that breastfeeding will help you drop the weight. And for some people, it does. For some people, breastfeeding after, you know, you're pregnant, breastfeeding helps you to drop the pounds. But breastfeeding also can make your body hold on to the fat store so that it'll nourish your baby. So it doesn't want to release those fat stores and take your weight down. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, well, breastfeeding will just cure all of that, it may or it may not. And that's okay. Decide how long you want to breastfeed if you want to go that route. And if you keep the weight on while you're breastfeeding, at least your baby is healthy and getting important nutrients, and you can deal with your body if you want to after you're done breastfeeding. When you have complete control of your body, which is a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Wonderful feeling to have control over your body. Be able to, I like to drink. I know it's going to be a long time before I drink, and that's okay. I knew it when I signed up to try to get pregnant, but when you have complete control of your body, that's when you should start thinking about, okay, how do I get in shape? How do I drop the weight if that's what I want to do, or gain muscle if that's what you want to do? But when you are caring for another human being with your body, you should try to eat as healthy as you can, but don't worry about the weight. Don't worry about the weight. If you are eating healthy, man, I'm on my soapbox. If you are eating healthy and your baby is healthy, then weight is just a freaking number. Weight tells you how much your gravitational pull is to the earth. That's all it does. So don't be thinking about that. I'm going to keep sharing my weight just so that you have an example of someone out of 7 billion people in this world of what their pregnancy is like. But that's a sample of one, okay? Well, not 7 billion people aren't going to be pregnant at the same time, but there are 7 billion, oh gosh. There are 7 billion people in the world. About half of them are women, so 3.5. Let's go with that. So I'm only a small portion of that statistic. So just take it with a grain of salt. If you gain way more weight than me, that's fine. If you gain way less weight than me, that's fine. As long as you're healthy, your doctor thinks you're okay, and you're eating good and nutritious food, or trying to at least, and taking your vitamins, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So, off of my soapbox, back to my symptoms. I think I'm done. I think you've heard enough of my symptoms. Oh, how's exercise going? I told you I'm trying to walk more. Along with that, I'm trying to drink more with the constipation. And But it's hard watching a 2-year-old at home and him being not really, he likes to play with you. So it's a little bit hard to get in my own time, because during his nap times I'm trying to work my job. So there's not a lot of time. Anyway, so I'm trying to incorporate exercise. It's just not as easy, and I'm not as active as when I had my exercise classes more regularly. So I'm just taking it with a grain of salt, doing my best, and trying my dangdest not to feel guilty or any of those things. I'm trying to give myself grace, especially now, especially with self-isolation and all of that circumstance that's happening around us. Yeah. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement with my sleep, so maybe I should work on that. Next, how's the baby's room going? Well, we switched the toddler over to his to a twin bed, so we have the crib for the new baby. It's not being taken by the toddler, so that's good. The room, we cleared out the room some. There still needs to be some things cleared out, but it's getting there. It's not perfect. The baby will be fine if it's not done. So we're doing a little bit at a time, and hopefully it'll be done by the baby's here. And then, do I still think the gender is what I thought it was at the beginning? This baby has been kicking me like crazy. So my last baby was a boy, and we called him the Frogger, and he was so active. And this baby is getting to be active too. And usually the generalization is that they will, the boys are more active than the girls. So I don't know. I originally thought it was a girl because I had differing symptoms in the beginning. My husband thinks it's a boy. I don't know. I mean, I'm stubborn. I don't know. Did you know that? I'm stubborn, so I'm going to keep saying it's a girl, but I think I might be wrong. So, baby is active. Baby's doing really well, measuring well. All things are going pretty well for the baby. Kicking me like crazy. Not up in my ribs or anything. Just sometimes it kicks my bladder and it makes me want to use the restroom. It's kind of funny for the baby. Anything else? I'm trying to think. So I want to say it's still a girl, but my husband might be right. Yeah, he's right about his sister-in-law having a girl. So he might be 2 for 2 this year. So trying to think if there's anything else you want to know. I know I talked forever. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I'm excited for this baby. I'm excited to figure out if it's a boy or a girl, just so that I know what to call it. So I know what to call it. We have names picked out. I'm not going to share them, but I think they're pretty good names. I came up with the girl name. He came up with the boy name, and I think we've pretty much agreed on them, unless something drastic happens in the next 10 weeks or so. Yeah. So I'll try to do a vlog either right before the birth or right after. I might have better chance right before, because you probably don't want to see me right after. But baby's growing. I don't know if you want to see it. I've been in quarantine, so no one has really seen my belly, and it's a little bit funny because when I come out of isolation, they're gonna be like, "Wow, you're huge." I'll be like, I know, baby's taking over. So here's belly. Belly button's already out. It's been out for a while. Here's my belly. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Yep, there's the belly button. Anyway, so you should see, since no one is seeing the belly, which it's okay. They'll be seeing it here soon. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening to me going on and on in my car, just waiting. And yeah, I look forward to talk to you in the last parts of my third trimester and then afterwards. All right, have a great day. And let me know if you have any questions and if you want me to answer anything in my third trimester vlog or my postpartum vlog. And I can't wait. I can't wait for this baby. All right, talk to you later. Bye.